Alrighty, folks. Let's start with number 4. All right. What is the length of an object moving with the speed of 0.91 c if its length in rest is 2.0 meters? Alrighty.
Word.
Huh? So we know that length, the dimension in direction of motion, contracts with motion
In perspective of an observer.
Well, and that's where
No, Brett, better my understanding. Slacker.
wow.
Oh, tensions are flying today.
What do you guys have for lunch?
Testosterone.
Testosterone going all
Well,
over?
I guess all the tensions flying
Tensions are high.
with the frame
Tensions are high, is that what you're
of reference and relativity.
Anything with tensions are lawful.
So, Kyle, to answer your question, by saying with motion, I'm implying that because I'm never in the moving frame of reference,
Yeah.
that the other frame of reference is moving. That I can't be in the moving frame of reference.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad thing to put like as viewed from stationary, a long word, frame of reference. All right. So now we can grab our handy dandy equations. And let's see, we need the Lorentz transformation. And since this problem it's about length, it's probably good to grab our length relationship.
Yep. Wait, you can do 2 at a time.
Huh?
Yes. You can do 10 if you want. 15, 20. The whole entire sheet.
Wow. It is a feisty day.
Yeah.
A feisty day in physics.
Love physics.
There you go. So I think one of the really important things, you can memorize how L and L naught and T naught and all those, which frame of reference to apply them to. You will get confused. I would rather use a little bit of logic. So first thing I look at is the Lorentz transformation. And I want to know, how does that factor, that Lorentz transformation, how does gamma relate to the number 1? So if I look at V, how does V relate to C? V is always smaller than C, right? Nothing can travel faster than the speed of light. So what about V over C? How's that going to relate to the number 1?
Might be a lot smaller than 1.
Well, it's going to be at least less than 1. I mean, if V is 0.9999 C,
Then,
it's going to be close. How about, so V over C is less than 1. What happens when you square a number less than 1? You get a number less than 1. And it gets smaller. What about 1 minus a number less than 1?
It's really, really small. Oh, no, it's kind of
it's very, very close to 1.
Or it's, yes, but it's less than 1. Right? Could be very, very close or far away from 1, but less than 1. Square root of a number less than 1? Less than 1 still. 1 over a number less than 1?
really big. Oh, really huge.
Bigger than 1. Because it's inverted, right?
Yeah.
So that means that gamma is always greater than 1. What would it equal if we were at the speed of light?
1.
1. Actually,
No,
Wait, no.
it would be, you couldn't
One minus
calculate,
one
it would be 1 divided by 0 error, right?
it would be
Nothing.
undefined. It can't exist.
Oh my goodness. man.
What if you're not moving?
And it's 0.
Then you
It's
have
undefined as well.
1 over 1.
It's undefined
Zero.
as well.
It's 1. 0.
1.
1.
Oh, is it 1 velocity?
What's 0 over c?
0. 1 minus
1 minus 0?
1 over 1.
0, 1. Oh, then 1.
Square root of 1. 1 over 1 is 1. So
One.
you're not moving as 1. If you were moving as 2 lights, it'd be undefined. It wouldn't exist. Every other time it's greater than 1. So what does that mean about our relationship between L and L naught here?
They are is always
They're directly related.
shorter than L naught.
Something.
L is always shorter or less than L naught. Anytime you divide by a number greater than 1, you get a smaller number. So, in the moving frame of reference, as I watch this thing move by, it's shorter. So that means in the, is this in a ship or something? What is it in? Object. So, in the object frame of reference, that's going to be L then. What I see. Actually, that, let's call that from the Earth. What I see from the Earth's frame of reference is going to be less than what we see, what the object sees, right? So, there we go. So now I can just substitute in, right? From the Earth, it's 0.91 meters, right? No, sorry, that's the speed. Oh, I don't know that. Sorry about that. Too many problems today. I don't know what I measure from the Earth. I know what it started off as, 2.00 meters. I better move all that over. And then I've got square root 1 over 0.91 c squared over c squared. Solve. Get an answer. Be happy.
So,
And if you need help with any of the tricky algebra over the day, I put those two up on the board just for people to.
question.
Yeah.